All right. It's on. Did you change the thing?
Holy. I forgot the volume was down in my headphones. I was like, it's not on. But we are on.
Yes.
We are here. And my God. That did not go as planned.
No.
It never does, though, does it?
We left all the fans on, didn't we?
Yeah. It's hot.
I know, but they're loud. Actually, it's not too bad, but you could probably just turn it down and be all right.
Yeah. I got this one on full blast. And it's like, loose screw or something.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Today is the national holiday of FU Friday, where nothing goes right and you just get screwed because it's Friday.
Yeah.
And it's the 13th.
Yes.
Double whammy.
Yes.
So.
We should probably move that mic in.
Yeah, I'm
for
going
him.
to move it.
What's that? This?
Yeah, pull it a little closer to you.
I can get it. All right. Get it close and personal.
Oh yeah, you gotta get 'em. You gotta get these ones right up on your face.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. So we got Robert here.
Mm-hmm.
Not your not your father's hardcore music festival.
Right on.
I'll get it right.
Appreciate y'all bringing me here.
Yeah.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for
Sitting
waiting.
through all the
Yeah.
problems.
It's all right. It's Friday,
Yeah.
the 13th.
I think, that happens no matter what side you're on, if you're doing the podcast or even at live events, sometimes mic cables just go out.
Right, right.
Then you're like, where's the extras?
Right, right.
Who moved the bin?
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I have a son, Blake May,
Mm-hmm.
who plays music.
Really good music.
Thank you. I have a daughter that's a nurse that lives here in Lafayette. And I've always liked music. And ever since I was young, I always tried to put together some kind of music party.
Right on.
And music's always been a big part of my life. And I'm going to say that's probably why music's a big part of my son's life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And originally, well, I still do, but originally, I've been putting shows together for King's Gambit.
Okay.
Okay. And I wanted to do a big outdoor show. And they were all for it. The first year, I kind of lost my butt on it.
As mics
Yeah.
are cutting out.
Cutting out.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can now. That was weird.
Where are they cutting out at? I don't even see it. Oh, down there?
It just went.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. That was weird.
I think it was you.
I didn't do anything.
I think it was your headphones.
My headphones.
It didn't do it to me.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
That
So
freaked-
everything sounded great on my headphones.
Yeah, that freaked me out. It just went.
Friday
then,
the
like-
13th. But anyway, I wanted to put this show together outside so we could grow with the area.
Mm-hmm.
And so we could have camping and all the extras with it. And I kind of left it up to King's Gambit. What do you think? Oh, yeah, we're down for that, you know. I said, well, all right, we need to come up with a name, you know. And Anthony Sellers came up with the name off of the Not Your Father's Hard Root Beer.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So I said, yeah, whatever, you know. You guys name it, you know. It's going to be your show. I'm going to put it on for you. And I've sunk my money into it every year,
Mhm.
hoping to get my money back
Right.
and pay the bands.
Mm-hmm.
Last year did pretty well. Last year was the first year I got shirts. I get my shirts downtown from Geckos. And Anthony did come up with the design with the little skull on the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
The skull was basically just on the bottle to begin with. And Eddie down at Geckos took that skull, and that's kind of like the mascot now.
Okay.
Nice.
And we've been trying to stay true to the original design. We've kind of just, I leave it up to Eddie. I say, you come up with something cool. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. You just come up with something.
Yeah.
And he always comes through for me and gets me something neat.
Nice.
So this year, we're going to have 2 stages.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty sweet.
Ooh.
Because we have 18 bands.
How many did you have last year?
We had about 9.
Okay. Makes sense to go with the 2-stage then.
Yes. And that way, while one is tearing down and the other's setting up, one band can be playing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Perfect.
And by the time they get done playing, the next band will be ready to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
So instead of like 30 minutes in between, it's maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. And I've got some girls that's going to be there. That's going to be dancing in between sets.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They do like fireballs.
Oh, okay.
And
That's pretty cool.
LED hula hoops, belly dancing.
Is it the group
Nice.
that was there last year? They had like the torches
Yes.
and stuff? Oh, nice.
Yes,
Nice.
they'll be there. I think there's 3 of them, and they're belly dancers. And they're going to be there to entertain between shows
Right.
when there's a little downtime.
Yeah.
I've got a few of the bands that's coming back from last year, and a lot of new bands. And I've mixed it up a little bit this year. I have some classic rock
Nice.
and some newcomers. Post-traumatic, I guess you've heard of them.
I have.
I really liked what I heard. Jennifer, she has a real good voice.
She's amazing.
And when I found out she was coming out with the EP,
Mhm.
or you guys were coming out with the EP, it's like, I got to get her at the show.
Yeah.
So that came about. And my son, Blake May, he'll be playing his EP acoustically
Ooh.
and probably throw in some covers
Mm-hmm.
to go with it.
There's one cover I'm really hoping he does.
And which one's that?
The one by Tyler Childers.
Oh, I told him he has to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I
But-
love Tyler Childers.
Yeah. I really like that song. Yeah. And we have some old guys that are well known around the Attica area that have played together for years and then they stopped playing.
Hmm.
Their reunion show is going to be at Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And that would be Butter Pointer and the boys.
Nice.
And there's some old timers,
Mm-hmm.
but they're very talented. and they'll be playing a lot of classic rock covers.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty sweet.
And I have a punk band that'll be there. And we have a band, Lance Rasmussen. I don't know if you've heard of him. His band's going to be there, called Drench.
Oh, okay. I have heard of Drench. Yeah.
Okay. They're kind of like Godsmack, Five Finger Death Punch,
Okay.
something like that. They'll be playing. So it just progressively gets harder.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm thinking Mantra,
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Cochran,
Yeah.
female vocalist.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they may have a surprise for us this year.
I think I might know what it be.
Yeah.
What it'll be, because I've seen them do it before.
Right on. The
If that's what
suspension.
you're. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
So-
awesome though.
Yeah.
I
And-
was blown away by them last year when
Yeah.
I was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got some pipes on her.
Yes.
So we got that. And a lot of different bands. I Am John Wayne will be there. I mean, there's so many bands I can't name them all.
So we can
Yeah,
put them
can-
up here.
Grab the flyer real quick.
But King's Gambit, of course, will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, our viewers can see that. That's the list of bands, and that's how they're going to be playing. And the band with no name is now called Back at It.
Back at it.
And that's on the shirts, the way it should be, Back at It.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Nice.
That is Butter Pointer and the Boys.
Okay.
That's the old group that used to play several places around Williamsport, Attic area.
Nice.
Actually, they've played in Lafayette. They used to be on the road a lot.
So they got the experience.
Yeah, they're very experienced.
That's good.
And they got quite a following. So I'm hoping that these people come on out and watch them, you know.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And I guess I kind of got off the subject. You asked me to tell you a little more about myself.
Oh yeah.
I have always supported my kids and whatever they do, and
Mm-hmm.
I've always supported Blake and his music. I believe if you feel passionate about something, you should go forward with it.
Does he get his music talent from you, or?
The only thing I've ever done in music is vocals and writing.
Okay.
As far as playing an instrument, I can play a radio. That's about it.
Summit City Live said, "Is For the Fallen Dreams like Fear Before the March of Flames is Fear Before now, or is it two different bands?" Let me see here.
I
don't know.
believe it's For the Fallen.
For the Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, I'd hope so, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So there's
that's
so there's another band that's called For the Fallen Dreams.
evidently. Yes,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just For the Fallen.
What he's saying is Fear Before used to be Fear Before the March of Flames,
Yeah.
Okay.
and now they're just Fear Before. Probably because nobody wants to say that whole name.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
I think we had a discussion last week about band names that are way too long.
Yeah, you know, it's like anything. I mean,
Yeah.
you should have a short name. In fact, Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival is a mouthful.
A little bit.
Yeah, but you're not. It's a lot. It's a lot, but you're not going to forget it.
No.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. It is a lot of fun. Yeah.
How many years have you been doing it now?
This is the third year.
Third.
Mm-hmm.
I went last year, and I didn't get there. I had to work that day, but I didn't get there till about 4.
Yeah.
But I still had a great time.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was last year. I remember you said you were going, and I was somewhere.
I
don't know
mean,
where it was.
it's just a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun. I did it, of course, originally for my son's band.
Mhm.
Okay. But it gives Attica and the area something different,
Right.
you know? And it allows people like post traumatic and these bands that are coming out a place to come and play
Mhm.
in front of people and show off their talent and maybe sell some merch or whatever and get it out there,
Mhm.
you know?
Right.
And how I got started getting these bands together is I went to all my son's shows, the band. I run their lights,
Mhm.
and I used to haul all the equipment. And I would mingle with the other bands and get their information, the ones that I enjoyed, that
Yeah.
I thought were good. I'd get their information, and then I'd get a hold of them. And, you know, it's like, would you like to play this? You know, and that's how I've been getting all these bands.
Nice.
Yep. Networking.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the fun part.
That's
one of
right.
the fun parts.
Yep.
Just doing all the networking,
That's right.
Mhm.
and then you retain those contacts, and
Mm-hmm.
a
Yep.
lot of times you can reach out to them, and be like, "Hey," and they'll be like, "Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've done it."
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting a lot of people.
Mhm. Missy said, "I think Blake gets his talent from my side of the family."
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
That was on Facebook.
Yeah. Now, my wife's side of the family, they do play a lot of them play instruments and sing, and it's mostly country.
Mhm. Well,
Uh,
Blake can do that too. So
yeah. Yes.
he's got it.
Yes. But to my wife out there, don't forget my uncle wrote Satin Sheets and Good Time Charlie and sold the rights to them songs.
We're gonna need a rebuttal on that one.
Zach said, "I remember seeing Robert back in the Ghost days. Been supporting local music for a long time."
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
Bill Taylor said, "We're getting old, Zach."
No, I'm getting old.
Summit City Live said, "Who handles the production for the event? Or
And
is
that-
it a DIY, or is there a company that does PA lights and stages?"
I do all that.
Nice.
And as far as the sound, I have had Phil Pelosio or Pelosi. I can't pronounce his last name. But he is in the Blood of Heroes. He is playing.
Oh, okay.
And I had him do it the first year. The second year, he wasn't available.
Mm.
So I got a hold of Robot Face, which is a band that played. And they also do sound.
I remember that because they had a sound tent really close to the stage.
So they did it second year, plus played.
Mhm.
And they're going to be doing it this year.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool. You do all this out at your house, or what do you?
Well, this festival is actually at Gary's Auto Sales. He's got
Okay.
like 3 acres there.
Oh, okay.
And we set up behind his car lot. And there's room for tents, you know, you can camp.
Mm-hmm.
People bring coolers or whatever they want to drink.
Nice.
And I will have a food truck there.
Ooh, I like
Nice.
food.
That's a good-
He will be
That's a good deal.
he'll probably be serving burgers and brats.
Brats.
Yes.
Now this is a question I have because this was a big topic last week with
Tyler.
Tyler from Fried Fest. Now he's gonna have 2 porta pots at his thing this year. How many are you gonna have?
Well, I tell you, the first year I had 2.
Okay, wow, he had 2 the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, really stepping up. Tyler's
Uh,
gonna have to step it up now, I think.
But I hope to have 2 this year.
All right. It was a
All
big
right.
deal last
Yeah.
week that he's gonna have 2 this year.
Yes. One for the girls and one for the boys.
All right.
Because the girls don't want to sit on the seat that the guys have peed
I don't
all
blame
over.
them. Sometimes
Okay.
it just goes everywhere.
Yeah, So,
And it's not on purpose. It's an accident.
yeah. It just gets away from you.
It even surprises us. We're like, whoa.
Yeah, whoa. Yeah. Exactly.
First year 2 shitters.
that's status.
Yeah.
Tyler was excited about it, so
Yeah.
I hope he sees this.
Yeah. Yeah, and I even had little LED lights in my
Wow.
shitters.
Wow.
Whoa.
Because
Fried Fest just got one upped.
I don't want the girls to
Right.
when you go in there, gotta have a little light.
Oh, yeah.
Do your
Oh, yeah.
business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you say that people can camp out for it, or is it
Yes.
okay? That's what I thought.
Free camping. Yeah. In fact, if you're gonna be drinking,
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer you to camp
Yeah.
for safety. I don't want anybody getting hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And plus, the police around there, they keep an eye on me on that event.
They know what's going on.
They know what's going on.
Headphones not working?
But I don't want somebody leaving
Right.
getting an accident or get a ticket.
Right.
Yep.
The
That's an expensive Uber ride from
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah,
just stay the
exactly.
night.
for
Just
their
sleep
sake,
it off, right?
For their sake and for the event's sake.
Yeah, yeah.
The event, they, it could just shut it down basically.
Right.
Somebody being stupid
Yeah.
like that,
Mhm.
leaving intoxicated and killing themselves or somebody else or both.
Yep.
Zach on YouTube said he just can't resist that sexy, shiny head of yours.
I will let you rub this head. I just waxed it.
Oh, Zach. So, besides Blake playing music and everything, and his bands that you've been involved with helping with, what made you so interested in music? Like, just
Music it's always got me through the tough times,
mm-hmm.
I've just always been able to turn to music. There's always a song for however you're feeling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And music's also kind of like a time machine. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I remember when that song came out, I was doing such and such, or I had hair, or something like that,
Right.
Yeah, music's just a big part of life.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke said on Facebook, the shirts look dope. Can't wait for August 11th.
Right on, right on. We're going to change them every year. In fact, I've already got next year's planned out.
Oh yeah, you got to have a
Nice.
different shirt every year so you
Yes,
Belly shirts, right?
exactly.
can. Everybody gets a belly
Spaghetti
Yes.
shirts.
Oh,
spaghetti
That's-
straps. Yes.
shirt. Those are going to be so hot in 2019.
Yeah, I know.
it's fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Spaghetti strap. Sold.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you wear it, Matt.
Yeah. It's going to look awesome.
Everybody will pay me not to wear it.
Yeah. They'll be like, no.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing I'm going to wear when I ride my bike.
Yeah, right? Mhm.
Makes you more aerodynamic, right?
Yes.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. I had a question for you, and now I forgot. It was right before I asked you what got you so interested in music, and then you answered it, and I forgot what my next question was going to be.
on.
I had one.
No more beer for you.
That's fair.
Cut off.
It's been a long day.
Yeah.
I think that's what you said last time this happened.
It was a
Yes.
long
It
day.
was a long day.
Both days I did a
Hey.
lot of driving.
Yes.
Yeah. Every day's a long day.
Fridays are rough. Right?
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
That's the day everybody wants everything out.
You know,
No matter where you work.
Yeah. Surprisingly, at
crunch
work
day.
today,
Yeah.
I had an easy day.
Really?
Oh, good for
Yeah.
you.
Well, I'm screwed Monday. I know
yeah,
it.
yeah. You will pay for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to go to Peru.
Oh man.
Stupid drive.
I believe I have a band coming from Peru.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nice.
I couldn't tell you which one though. Yeah. A lot of bands keep up.
Oh, I know what I was gonna ask you. So all the bands that you get, is this your style of music, or is this just
Actually, I like all kinds of music.
yeah?
I'm not a big country fan.
Okay.
I like some country.
Like older country.
I like a little Waylon Jennings.
See, I like the older country. I
Yeah.
don't really care for
Yeah.
the new stuff.
Well, the new
And-
stuff's just pop music.
What was that song? That song you wanted to hear from Blake?
Oh, Tyler Childers?
I like that song.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah. And he also listens to Sturgeon.
Sturgill
Sturgill
Simpson.
Yeah, Sturgill.
He's
yeah,
good.
Simpson. Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of got an old style
Yeah.
to his country.
Yeah, the Tyler Childers guy, he's from Lawrence County in Kentucky.
Oh,
So that's like in the mountains.
yeah.
So
Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah.
So that kind of explains his style.
Right. Right.
And like you listen to it and he's not trying to make that style. That's
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how it's where he's from.
it's natural.
Right. Right.
He is from the backwoods of Kentucky.
Right. Right.
I've been in Bloomington all week. I should be drinking right now. Well, you could be drinking in Bloomington.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know what you're
Yes.
doing.
They have alcohol in Bloomington.
So what are your favorite bands and stuff? Like what?
Well, this is really gonna tell my age,
Well, I mean,
but
we already see your hair.
yeah, right. My lack of. My favorite band was Kiss.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Still is. Always
Yeah.
will be. Led Zeppelin.
Mm-hmm.
I like Motorhead,
Nice.
Aerosmith,
Mm-hmm.
Slipknot.
Okay.
I have a wide variety what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best shows I went to was Every Time I Die.
Oh, they are amazing
Yeah.
live.
Yes, yes.
They
I
put
always have fun at them shows.
I saw them I think it was
Warped Tour,
06
wasn't
at
it?
Warped Tour.
Yeah.
And they were on one of the main stages.
That was
And-
a good show.
And as soon as they started up, it was just the whole crowd of people just turned into a circle pit. And I was like, I'm just gonna stay back here.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna stay back here where it's safe.
Yeah. But yeah, they're amazing live.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. And we went to one show, and Blake looked up and said, "Was that my dad?" I was crowd surfing. Okay.
What?
And then they pulled me up on stage and said, "That's my dad."
That's awesome.
And I didn't do it just once. I had to do it again. It's like,
Yeah.
man, that's fun. That's something. That's my bucket list. Let's check that off. I crowd surfed.
There you go.
You know?
I've never crowd surfed.
I did it once
Yeah.
at
People grab you in places and you're
Sacred
like,
Apple.
Jesus.
That's what I was
Sacred
hoping
Apple.
for.
yeah.
Wait. Was it the Haste the Day show?
Yeah. I think we got told not to do that anymore.
Yeah. No crowd surfing. Oh, you're no fun.
Yeah, right.
It was a coffee shop though.
Yeah, yeah,
You can say you crowd surfed in a coffee shop.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing about crowd surfing is you got to make sure that somebody is
Hold your
able
stuff.
to hold you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to land on that weak person that's going to let you drop.
That's why I haven't tried it.
I'm always worried about the stray fingers.
Yeah.
Somebody's always doing something.
Yeah, like whoop.
I'd be like, here, hold my wallet, hold my
Yeah,
I'll
right.
Just hold everything.
Yeah, right.
I'll be back.
Yes.
You crowd surf, was it awesome? Yeah, but I lost everything.
Yeah. Including my virginity.
Oh my God.
What's the best concert you've ever been to?
Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That would have
Right.
been.
They're showmen, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they're known for. More
Right.
like those
Yeah.
concerts they put on.
Yeah. And you know the radio, they never play their good stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they always play
You never hear like, you know, when you're a real Kiss fan, you listen to all their music.
Yeah.
And the stuff they play on the music isn't even the best stuff they put out. You know,
So that means you like the movie Detroit Rock City.
definitely. That was probably me when I was 12. You know what I mean?
That movie was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have done anything to go see him, you know.
Oh, computer's gonna fly out the window.
Yeah, it's taken off.
Margaret Brown said hello on Facebook.
Well, hello.
Do you know Margaret Brown?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I was gonna say because I don't. But hello, Margaret Brown. But yeah, Kiss is. That's probably a band I would love to see live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, of course they still, especially Paul Stanley, the front guy,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
looks great for his age, you know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
in
yeah.
his 60s. He's
Well, the
still-
good thing is they put the
still-
makeup
Yeah,
on.
and it
so you
covers
don't
it
even-
all.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Filling them wrinkles. But Blake and I actually met Paul Stanley
Nice.
and Eric Singer, the drummer.
That's pretty sweet.
And somebody y'all probably know, Kevin Cox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
He just met Gene Simmons.
What?
I think I saw that on
It's like,
Facebook.
you're kidding me, man. That's who I've always wanted to meet.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's younger than you. What the hell?
Yeah. Been listening to him since the 70s.
Yeah. You ought to replace your
What?
fans with some Nocta fans. There's so much more. Yeah, we're looking into fans.
I'm not. It's a free server. I'm not replacing anything.
Fans are actually cheap.
Oh, okay, maybe. But yeah.
What would you say the worst concert you've ever been to? Somebody
Worst-
asked me that question the other day, and I couldn't answer it.
You know, I would have to say Megadeth.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. The sound was so bad
Was it?
that you couldn't hear him. You couldn't hear the vocals at all.
So
Really?
it was the venue's fault though.
It probably was.
Yeah.
But Stone Temple Pilots
Ooh.
opened up for Megadeth.
Mm-hmm.
That was when Stone Temple Pilots just came out. I never even heard of them. You know, they opened up for Megadeth. I was there for Megadeth.
Yeah.
Right.
Stone Temple Pilots blew them out of the water.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as vocals and everything.
I'd like to see both of them. That'd be a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Megadeth. Be cool.
Yeah.
Are they still?
They're still doing.
Are
yep,
they? Okay.
yep, still
What-
doing the new
What
album.
do you think about Metallica coming through Indianapolis?
I love Metallica.
Yeah.
I've
I don't like-
I've seen them probably as many times as I've seen Kiss, and
Nice.
they put on a good show.
I really want to go until I saw the ticket prices.
And how much for them?
Just for the nosebleed tickets, they're over $100.
That's ridiculous.
Where are they playing at?
The Baker's Life
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Field House.
You know, and that's something I've always liked about Kiss is they take care of their fans. Now, if you want to meet them, greet them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna pay.
Oh yeah, the meet and greets are always.
That's ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as
just,
far
I'll
as
just wait
concert,
outside.
concert tickets, I mean, I was right next. Paul Stanley flies over the audience. I was right next to the stage that he lands on, and I could feel the flames and everything for
The
85,
spit flying
80
off the tongue.
$85. You know,
Right.
you know, it was well worth it.
Yeah. I think when you're selling out stadiums, I think there should be some cheap
Yeah,
tickets. I
right.
mean,
Yep,
$100 for the nosebleeds is ridiculous.
it is.
When you can't even see the band, you're
I won't even go.
basically watching it on the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well just wait and watch it on YouTube.
But here's the interesting thing
Yeah.
about that concert: the
What-
nosebleed tickets are over $100, but the pit tickets, like on the floor,
Yes,
they are only like $49 more.
really.
So at that point, I just
for
feel like
$150. But then you get the fees.
right, but you get a better experience.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And they always extend the stage where they can walk out and everything.
Mhm,
So
yeah,
I've never been to one of those stadium shows like that.
I haven't
I've
either.
I've just always gone to whatever Deer Creek,
right.
Yeah.
whatever the name of it is now.
Yeah,
That's the
I'm just sticking with Deer Creek. I'm going back to the OG.
yeah.
yeah,
It was Deer Creek, then it was Verizon,
And then it was Clips.
then it was Klipsch, then
Now
now
it's-
Ruoff Home Mortgage Center.
That's
the
what
ri-
it is now.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous name, Ruoff Home Mortgage
Speaking
Center.
of long names, right?
right.
Yeah.
Well, and it doesn't. At least I guess Verizon didn't really have anything to do with music so much, But I feel like Ruoff Home Mortgage Center has even less to do with
Right.
music than Verizon
Yeah,
did.
right.
At least Clips made sense because they're a speaker company.
You almost think that Clips lost it to a mortgage company.
Yeah.
You know, like they didn't pay their bills, so the mortgage company owns it now.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand how. I think Clips is actually out of Indianapolis. I believe.
Yeah.
I think they're based out of Indy. Pretty good speakers.
Yeah.
Zach on YouTube said VIP meet and greet is how bands make money these days since
Right.
everyone just gets the music for free.
Yeah, I understand the meet
Yeah, and I
greet
said
thing.
that's a good point. Didn't
Yeah.
think of that.
Yeah.
You got to pay for their time to come meet you and.
But see, real fans buy their music.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't think of that, Summit City. Pro
What?
tip, can't afford the ticket price? Call the production company and ask if they need help humping cases
Oh, yeah.
or general stage handwork gets you
Yeah.
backstage.
Would
Heck
that work
yeah.
with?
That's a real thing.
But would that work with like Kiss? I feel like they
or
got
like
it.
Metallica.
They got the stage hands.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
feel like.
sure.
That would be all right. Here,
Oh.
Gene, let me carry that Punisher bass for you.
Summit City, I know you do a lot of shows for bigger bands, so if you ever need help,
Yeah. All right.
I can lift things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. What'd you do on your Friday night? Oh, just hung out backstage.
Yeah.
Kiss was playing.
Yeah.
No
not
big deal.
not trying to name drop Jay-Z,
Yeah. Yeah. Just hanging out with Slipknot.
Yeah. Slipknot. The other night I was, hanging out with Kiss, and I'm sorry, I'm name dropping Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Gene said the funniest thing.
Yeah.
We're on a first name basis now.
That's right. Yeah.
We're pals.
So, do you sell tickets for the show, or how does that work?
Yes. We have pre-sale tickets for $12.
Okay.
Okay. I have a bundle, a shirt, and a ticket for $25.
Okay.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Yep.
This is the front of it. I actually brought you guys a shirt.
Oh,
Mm.
Yes, I did.
nice. Brought gifts.
Yes, I brought gifts.
That's awesome. I love shirts.
This is Matt's. This is the back
There you go.
of the shirt.
Nice.
Has all the band's names on the back. With Skelly there
Skelly.
playing the
come on,
guitar.
Skelly.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
That's for you, Matt.
Thank you.
And what size would you like?
You got a large in there?
I do.
That'll do it.
It's an extra large. Didn't know what to bring. I asked the guys that's been here before, and they said, "Oh, about large or extra large." There
Thank
go.
you. That's awesome.
All right.
That's pretty sweet. I was gonna buy one when I made it out to the show. So
Thank you.
thank you.
You are a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Where do they? So you're doing pre-sale tickets. How do you do
you
that?
get a hold of one of the bands that you know.
Okay.
The bands will have tickets to sell.
Okay.
If they do not have the tickets, I have put it on the Not Your
You have a
Father's
Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah,
page.
we put that on there.
I want the bands to write down on a tablet the ticket, who you're selling it to,
Mm-hmm.
and if they want a shirt, what size. And if they don't happen to have a ticket, when the bands come, they're going to give me this list. And when these people come to the show, they're going to say, "I'm so and so, and I got a ticket
Oh,
from
so it's like a will call.
so-and-so." Yeah, like a will call ticket. I'll have their ticket and their shirt waiting for them at the gate.
Nice.
Perfect.
So, we're going to try to get this stuff out there to the people that want to buy
Right.
this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tickets with me tonight for post-traumatic.
Nice.
So they can sell some tickets.
Heck yeah.
And as far as the shirts, you just got to get with me, and we'll get the shirts to you. I come to Lafayette every weekend. I can drop them off, and
Perfect.
you give me an order, and I'll bring you the shirts, and you can get them out to your people.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm not that far from Attica, so
Right?
I could even meet you out there if
Well-
if need be.
Yeah. Well, I'm here every weekend.
Right.
Yeah, my wife drags me here.
I think she's listening.
Yeah. Oh, I love coming here with my wife.
Zach, you're getting weird on YouTube, man. He
What
said, yes, bring that sexy head closer to the cameras.
We can block Zach if we want to.
I kind of, like, I'm getting uncomfortable. I'm just not going to read them anymore. Just kidding, Zach.
No,
Kind of.
no, we're not.
Oh man.
A company I work for in Texas, we did KISS, and I would always take volunteers as long as they showed up for the 5 a.m. call time and worked. I would let them stay for the show.
No, that would be awesome.
That's pretty sweet.
That'd be awesome.
Margaret Brown said, "Can you drop one off in Heistville, Kentucky, please?"
You know it. I'll mail it to you.
There you go. There's I don't know if you've looked into, like, if people want to buy things online, you can. It's called bigcartel.com, and you put the products on there so they can see them, and they can actually order them, and they can either use credit card or PayPal, and you can set up a PayPal account if you want, and funnel all that into a PayPal account, and then just you can connect your bank account to it, or you can get a PayPal card, like a debit card, and then you can use that, and then it just sends you the address of everybody,
Now this would
and
be
they don't take any percentage of
this
it.
would be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's crazy.
See, I need you young people
Mhm.
to help me with all this technology.
Yeah.
Yes.
But there's also, like, if people wanted to do that way, there's that way, or if you wanted to keep doing the way you do it, you can still do it that way
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe something to look.
I may
into.
look into that for
yeah.
next year.
Yeah, for next year.
Mm-hmm.
People love convenience.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Could you sell the tickets online through something like that?
I think you can,
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you could just do will call.
We'd be like Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, careful, don't say that name too many times. They'll appear. And charge you fees.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Or Live Nation, I guess. I don't
Mhm.
know. It's about the same thing, really.
StubHub.
I went.
Yeah.
We went to Paramore, and I bought 2 tickets. Each ticket was $39.50,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had to pay $35 in fees for those tickets. So
Yeah.
the fees were almost as much as one ticket,
Mhm.
Right.
and then I had to pay for parking.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's ridiculous.
They get you one way or the other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, is this stream sponsored by Ticketmaster now?
No.
No.
I hope Ticketmaster sends us a cease and desist order at some point for talking shit about them.
Yeah.
So much.
I can't wait because
Yeah.
it's like every episode.
I can't stand that. I mean, I understand they got to make their money, but
Right, but like
just tell us before you're going to charge me an extra $30 in fees.
Yeah, right.
$15 in fees per ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Is that necessary? It's a digital ticket.
I had to call. I called Deer Creek or whatever last time I went to that concert down there because I didn't know there was free parking. Like when you look on their website,
Wait, what?
there's free parking.
Oh,
The field is free.
the big ass field.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Like, is it free all the time?
Yeah,
'Cause
I mean,
I've
this
seen
was
it-
the
I've
Jason
seen it
Al-
where it says $25.
I mean, this was the Jason Aldean concert. It doesn't really get much. I mean, it's a pretty big concert and
Yeah.
it's free.
Yeah, well, you don't want to get the rednecks all fired up.
No. But no, I had.
What? This ain't free parking?
When you go on to buy your tickets, it wants you to buy parking passes because you can upgrade your parking
Right.
to like the upgraded, like the actual parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so like my buddy's like, I think it's free, and I go, it says to buy parking on the website. So I called them and I'm like, can you park for free there? And I go, yeah, you can park for free. I'm like, I never knew this. We've always bought parking going down there.
My
Yeah.
entire life, I've been paying for parking because I thought I had to pay for parking.
Well,
there.
just there.
right, but still, it's free parking. I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
I'll walk. It's
just
fine,
it's
Yeah.
not that far of a walk. It's you just park in the grass.
unless it rains and you're like,
Well, yeah.
I'm not parking there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It didn't
They'll
rain.
actually sometimes if the parking gets flooded out, they'll cancel the event and reschedule it.
Really?
Yeah. They'll just reschedule it.
Hmm.
I'm like, how much do you have to pay to do that, like, because the artist is there,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then it's a big inconvenience.
That's your fees.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Summit City Live said I'm trying to get
That's
hooked up
what them
with
fees are for.
bands in town. That'd be pretty cool. I see. Actually, a lot of bands use that. The bands in town. If you go to their Facebook profile, like bigger bands, and you go to tour dates, it's all through bands in town.
What is that?
It's just
Bands that
bands
are in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how like Live Nation will send you a list? It'll be like, here's your
Yeah, I get emails from
concert
them all
list
the time.
of
Yeah,
like suggestions. It's basically that.
but better.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right on.
Right on.
I'll just check that out. So,
So,
have any more questions for him?
So next year, is there anything that you're looking to do differently that you've already thought of that you want to mention, or like
there's
kinda-
stuff I'd like to do, but I'm going to keep it under
Yeah.
my hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's stuff I'd really like to do to the event. I got big plans as long as this, if it continues
Keeps
to
growing.
grow and I'm afforded
Mhm.
to do it.
Yeah.
Now, and another thing I'm going to try to do, I had a business in town that wanted to donate to this,
Mm-hmm.
which is Mike Alsop with Alsop Chevrolet Buick.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
It's a local car dealership, and he donated to this. And I'm just going to give him a shout out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It was very nice of him to do that. He's willing. He wants to support the local community. And next year, I'm going to try to get businesses to donate to the cause,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
which would allow me to pay the bands more.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the way it works right now, my time is free.
Mm-hmm.
All the running, all the planning, and my wife hates this time of year. It's like, you're always on your phone. You don't even listen to what I'm saying. I'm so sick of it.
I got to book
Yeah.
metal bands.
And,
I'm pretty sure she's listening to what you're saying
yes,
right
yes.
now.
I mean, we'll be in a restaurant, and I'm there. Are you on your phone again? Yeah, I'm trying to get these bands together. And anyway, that is all free.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like to get my costs back out of the money
Right.
for what I pay for my shirts,
Mm-hmm.
what I pay for sound, porta potties.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pay for insurance. And the first year was a big deal. I tell you, the event, I had the county sheriff's department up there trying to bust it up. I had to go through zoning committee. I had to go through the county courthouse. I had to go through the city's attorney. I had to go through all these hoops to get this festival
Mm-hmm.
going. And anyway, it's all done now.
Yeah,
And
you
I don't
probably have to get like the permit and everything.
Yeah,
and-
I mean, they wanted me checking on permits and all this stuff, and there's really a lot to it.
Right.
Mhm.
And but I like to get that money back,
Right.
and then whatever's left goes to the bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The food truck vendor, he's on his own. Whatever
Mhm.
he makes, he makes. I don't get nothing of that.
Mhm.
He's out there to make what he's going to make. And the bands, that's why I say bands have to push this event. They really need to get their followers to come watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Because the more people we get there, the more money the bands make.
Mm-hmm.
So really, you're hustling for your paycheck.
Yeah.
Get out there and hustle. Sell some tickets, sell some shirts. I've been hustling, trying to sell tickets and shirts, and that's for the bands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I already know a lot of people that are interested, so
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's awesome.
Who's your food truck?
It's a guy there in town.
I do like
His
food.
name's Lance. He has a grill and several different things, and it's on a trailer. And he'll
Nice.
pull that trailer in there, and he's a real nice guy. He's reasonably priced, and got good burgers,
Nice.
brats,
I like good burgers.
and
I like good meat.
he'll he'll have pop and stuff like that to sell.
Cool.
Awesome.
And yeah, I mean, he's been there from day one.
Nice.
So
You gotta have food. You gotta have food out there.
right,
People
Yeah.
ain't gonna stick around.
that's right, that's right.
People are like, no food? What?
Yeah, I mean, you get to drinking beer, you gotta have a brat,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
beer, burger,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Summit City Live said alcohol sales is where you will really see profit. That's true, but that's also another hoop.
It's another.
that's
permit.
another
That's
hoop.
a big hoop.
That's a big hoop,
Yeah.
Probably gotta get
and
a
that's a big
license.
expense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I looked into it,
Mhm.
and
you
I'm
have to
better
get a-
off the way I am.
Yeah, BYOB.
Yes,
You have to get a liquor license or whatever. For
you
that.
have to get a liquor license, sales. You have to have
Mhm.
a beer license, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to have a licensed server
Mm-hmm.
to serve it. You have got to have a separate area
Mm.
Oh,
for
yeah.
alcohol because this is an all ages show.
Mhm.
You can't allow any minors to be around the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I've looked into this with the beer police.
Yeah.
Okay, that the first year I wanted to sell alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they came down to visit me, and because the county sheriff's department come down there and busted my chops about it, and oh, you can't be selling alcohol, and all this stuff. And anyway, they give me the lowdown on it, and there's a lot of red tape to it,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they may or may not give you that license.
Right.
It's up to them if they want
Yeah.
to give that to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a little tougher too, because it's right off a U.S. highway.
Right. Yes. And your insurance is higher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
You say, "Oh yeah, I'm serving alcohol." Well, that'll cost you an extra $1,000. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have a local one-stop shop catering company in town. I think you still need an event liquor license, though. It depends.
Yeah, probably.
On city, county, state,
I don't know.
etc.
I don't know if you have somebody cater it. I would think you'd still have to have your own.
Oh, like if you
Yes.
had a bar do it.
Yes, I have looked into catering too, but it's just a hassle.
Yeah.
There's
It's
still-
just a
there's still
hassle.
hoops.
And not only that, if you let people bring their own stuff, they're going to bring what they like to drink.
True.
Okay.
True.
And people like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I could make money off alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's just about convenience
Right.
Yeah.
for everybody else.
Now there are other liquid beverages that you could sell that are non-alcoholic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've sold pop and water
Yeah.
and stuff like that,
Yeah.
And you can make money off that.
The necessities.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
make a quarter can or whatever.
Oh, yeah. No. Mountain Dew, Nature's Nectar.
Yes. Yes. Mountain Dew. Yeah. Do the dew.
Yeah.
So, the two stages, because I know out there they have like that big.
That's a scale.
Yeah, it's a scale. So, are you putting the other stage close by, or is it kind of be
Yes.
like adjacent, or is it going to be
It's
like?
going to be like this will be the scale,
Mm-hmm.
and the stage will be like right here.
Okay.
I want them kind of close together for the sound guy
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sound 10 will probably be in the
and
in
the
between.
power
Yeah.
and all that to
Mm-hmm.
be close by. And of course, the scale, you just drive across that
Yeah.
and unload your stuff.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I wish I had both stages like that. But the other stage is going to be a semi-trailer,
Ooh.
Okay.
flatbed.
Yeah, that worked pretty good.
And then I've got
That's
some,
actually pretty badass. I'm not
I've
going
got
to
some
lie.
scaffolding
Because it's elevated.
for the drum riser.
Ooh,
Nice.
drum riser.
Yes.
Fancy.
If I could, I'd have it levitating, but
Next year, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Is the Now, where can people camp? Is it still like it was last year, kind of out close
right
to the
around
field?
the edges of the area there.
Yeah.
And as long as I come in the next day and clean up the mess.
Mm-hmm.
But I want people to clean. I have garbage cans out there
Yeah.
for everybody to throw their garbage in, and as long as we take care of the place, Gary Kincaid, he owns the lot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a great guy. Gary's Auto Sales.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even worried about the money. He just wants it taken care of.
Right. Right.
Okay. He tells me every time, "Oh, you don't worry about that. Yeah, I just want you to have a good time and just make sure everybody's safe and everything's the way it's supposed to be."
Yeah.
Last year I was able to pay him a little money,
Mm-hmm.
and
Nice.
this year I hope to pay him a little more.
Right.
I'm not looking for handouts, but I love it that Gary don't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it easier.
Yeah, it makes it easy on me.
Yeah.
But if the money's there, he'll get some.
Awesome.
Just like the bands. Money's
Mhm.
there, they'll get it.
Right.
Yes.
That's cool. I like that. Just everybody pitching in and
Yeah.
getting it done. That's pretty awesome.
People helping
Yeah.
people. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah. It's like Woodstock, man.
God, I wish Woodstock would
Yeah.
have survived.
Yeah.
Freaking 99 had to ruin it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't Limp Bizkit
Yeah,
there.
it's
Yeah.
their fault probably.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Stages were on fire. And
Yeah.
God,
Fred Durst. It's all his fault.
he has hot dogs too.
Yeah.
Food vendor.
Yeah.
Freaking Fred Durst, making those sweet tunes.
Yeah.
Zach said, "What about security?
I am the security.
He'll rough you up."
Yes. Me, a buddy of mine, Mike Saylor, and maybe a couple of his buddies,
Mm-hmm.
we will be security.
Keep an eye on everybody.
Yeah. We never have any problem. Nobody really gets out of hand. Everybody's there to have a good time.
Right.
And my buddy, Mike Saylor, he was amazed when he came. He helped me put together the first show. He'd come out and help me clean up the grounds and get it ready. And then he came, and he was just amazed how well everybody got along, like the big mosh pit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He's heard horror stories about the mosh pit. And then he watched everybody. And then, like, one guy will fall down and everything stops and they pick him up and then they go at it again. He said, "That's just awesome."
Yeah. They'll beat the hell out of each other,
Yeah.
but it's like a family.
It's a family whipping.
It's like a yeah. It's like a Southern family. I don't know.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I betrayed the father 666. Are you guys interviewing your dad? We are interviewing someone's dad.
Yes. Yeah, don't let the name fool you. Okay.
I really gotta go pee.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that.
Hey, everybody. He's got to pee.
Yeah.
I'll
Hold
just
on.
switch
I
it to this
got, I
really
got
quick.
something for that actually.
Oh, do you?
Too many
I did.
beers.
I gotta pee.
I only had 2 beers. Come on.
I've had close
You're-
to 5.
Yeah, you're like got chips stacked up over there with beer bottle caps.
I betrayed the father. Said my dad left when I was 8. I'm sorry, man. Or lady. It's kind of hard to tell. But that sucks.
Is he my dad?
But I don't think he's your dad.
No.
But if you need advice, I'm sure he has it.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm like a father to a lot of these guys.
That's true. That's true.
The Dickman boys, they've told me that before. It's like, "Man, you remind me of my dad so much." He said, "I just love talking to you, man." And if they got a problem or something, they come to me and talk to me, whatever.
Yeah.
All these kids a lot of them are my son's age, my daughter's age, and that's another reason why I do this. You know, it gives these kids something to do, and
Right.
you get to go out and have fun with your friends and listen to some music.
Yeah.
And it's just great.
Gives them something to do, somewhere to be, somewhere where they can, everybody's there for the same reason.
That's right. Yeah.
And everybody can have a good time comfortably.
Exactly. Yep.
There's sometimes I go to concerts and I'm like, like, you go to like big concerts and you're like,
Yeah.
it's always in the back of your head,
Yeah. Right.
Especially,
There's a lot of people here.
especially with what's been going on,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
at big music events and everything.
Exactly.
So you're always kind of like,
Yeah.
I was at a concert one time and some dude was wearing a backpack and just set it down and walked away. I'm like,
Oh shit.
Oh hell no.
I'm gonna go to the other side.
Yeah. Is that backpack ticking?
And then I saw him come back and pick it up.
Yeah.
But I guess the dude next to the backpack was his friend, and I didn't know.
Yeah.
But still, I was like,
You never know today.
Right.
It's a sad world we live in. I mean,
it's true.
people hurting people for no reason.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
not a beautiful thing.
No.
No.
People helping people, though.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with people.
Yeah. I don't either.
Me either.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, you missed that one.
Yeah, what's that all about?
Well,
I'm sorry your father left you.
Yeah, that sucks. But I also said, that's not your dad.
No.
But then I also said that if you need advice, he probably has it.
Some of that dad wisdom.
Yeah.
Zach said, we love you, Robert, in all caps, and you are family.
Well, thanks, Zach. You
I like-
good-looking little feller, you.
I like the restream because I can get in the chats from YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Although when I try to use the Twitch chat, it tells me I'm not logged in, even though we're streaming from our channel. Whatever.
Oh well, whatever.
Freaking update.
So where'd that one come from? The I Betray.
That's on... Oh, yeah, it doesn't say, does it?
It doesn't say.
I'm assuming that is Twitch.
Oh.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, it's Twitch.
I'll
right
be your
there.
dad. I could use a dependent.
On my taxes.
Yeah, everybody needs another tax write-off.
Now I need to use the bathroom. Thanks, Robert. In quotes. I can probably just. Well, let me.
Get rid of that chat. I don't even want to look at
It's
it.
still the same size. Like I can't. I wish I could just make this window bigger.
Well, you can't because then it would cover up the video.
No, I mean like just this. I wish I
Oh.
could like bring it in. You know.
You can't move that bottom stuff
Nope,
down.
can't move it all.
Oh, well, it's what you get for free.
Hey, nothing free sucks.
Eh. That guy lost his dad for free, and I don't think.
Okay, that does suck.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
jeez.
lost my dad for free. 8. That's a rough age to, for that to happen.
Yeah, well.
But it
I don't-
does
I
happen.
don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you.
We are sorry.
This
It'll
is-
either make you stronger
That's true.
or it'll make you weak.
I know I got a new shirt to wear now, though. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, they feel nice and
I was
soft.
just saying the other day I need more T-shirts. Like
I
no
always
joke.
need more T-shirts.
Yeah, right?
Like you wear them over time and they just shrink.
I
Yeah.
only have like 5 T-shirts that aren't work shirts, and they're all Harley shirts. They
Yeah.
were given. They were given to me, like the one I'm wearing right now.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with supporting the old Harley Davidson.
Yeah, but I don't buy the T-shirts because they're like $50 a pop.
Yeah.
Why?
I wait
It's
till
a
they go on
t-shirt.
sale.
Yeah,
It's a
you know?
T-shirt though. Why are they
because
$50?
it says Harley Davidson. on
Yes. You know what the HD stands for?
it. An extra $500.
$100.
$100.
$100.
Yeah, I've been learning that.
Yeah. Anytime you need a part.
Yeah.
$100, $100. Yeah.
Hunted. So for people
Yeah.
that are watching, and if you want to go to the Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival this year, you can pre-order tickets. Well, not pre-order; they're pre-sale. Pre-order,
Uh-huh.
pre-sale, same thing basically.
Yeah, pretty
Basically,
much.
yeah.
They're $12.
Mm-hmm.
Day of is $15, right?
Yes.
And if you want,
A T-shirt is $15.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No matter what, it's $15. But if you go in the day of the show and pay $15 and then get a shirt, It's $15. That's $30.
Mm-hmm.
So you buy a ticket and a shirt before the show, you get it for $25.
Mm-hmm.
So there's $5 that you can put towards a 6-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That 6-pack of Budweiser only cost me $7.99, I believe.
There you go.
So you're almost
saving
there.
money.
Almost
You're
there.
almost there.
More than half. More than half.
Well, those
And
are
these
tall boys.
Yeah, and these are tall boys.
Yeah.
So what's a regular 6-pack?
I don't know. I didn't even look. I
like
just got the tall boys.
$4.39 or something like that.
Couldn't tell you. I don't go for the regular.
That
6-pack.
sounded good. $4.39. Yeah.
Plus tax.
Plus tax.
Yeah.
Plus the Texans.
Today only.
I'll do a fire sale on these 3 Budweisers right here,
Yeah.
right now,
Will you?
live on the stream.
Yeah.
$4.99.
Yeah. Do I hear 5? 525.
Man, I went to an auction the other day.
How do those guys talk to like?
It was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Have you ever been to one of those like home auction
Yes.
things?
Yes.
Weirdest thing ever.
Yeah,
The way
I've
they-
been. The last auction I've been to was when I bought a sheep and then I showed it in 4-H.
You bought the sheep?
No, my grandpa did.
Oh, I was like, you're out there at the auction bidding on a sheep.
$14.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just throwing out numbers. Like he was just running. He was like 250, 253, 253,
Yeah.
250. I'm like, what is it? Is it 250 or 3?
Yeah.
Where are we at right
Yeah.
now?
He had 250. He wanted 3.
Yeah, it was
I betrayed the father. Said, "Can my band hop on your bill?"
well.
Well, this year it's pretty full. But next year, look me up. Get on Facebook on the Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival. And friend me. And we'll get your information and maybe hook you up for next year. But we'd like to see you out there this year enjoying the festivities. There will be games. There will be prizes. Last year they were playing, this sounds pretty scary, beer darts and beer frisbee. This year I'm going to have, and I don't know for the love of God why they call it cornhole, but we are going to have cornhole.
Nice. Yeah, I never understood the name of that.
Maybe they used to throw ears of corn in the hole.
How would that?
I don't
I don't
know.
know how that would work.
Where are you located? I betrayed the father.
What? Kind of
Austin.
Austin. What are you in
Austin.
Texas? We're in Indiana.
Eh.
Come on now.
Where the fuck is that?
Well, Google
So-
Map it.
They're from Austin, Texas, huh?
I would assume that's what he's saying. Austin.
Bags of corn.
The festival's here.
Yeah,
Why would it come
the
to
bags
Austin?
of
Yeah, it's
Corn.
probably like little burlap bags.
Probably
and they put corn
back in
there.
the day.
I
Called
guess.
it cornhole.
I had a cornhole and something else.
Damn it, Zach! You know everything.
Yeah. Such a smart ass, isn't he?
He is.
But if you're in Austin, Texas, there's plenty of places to play there.
Yeah.
Not far from Denton. I heard Denton is like a Music City hub for bands to
Yeah.
play, which you probably already knew that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your band?
I'm going to say I Betrayed the Father. I'm just going to throw that out there. Is that the band you think?
Could be.
You want to throw bets on that?
I'll bet you that beer for a Budweiser.
The empty beer?
No,
Snake Father.
the one right into the one in.
All right, deal.
Snake Father.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Son of a bitch. I lost.
Snake Father.
But Father was in it still. So
Yeah.
I
All right, give me half the beer.
I get points for that. Let's
your-
mix the two beers
Yeah,
together.
get your knife out and just cut it. But I get the half the can with the beer left in it.
Oh. We'll freeze it and then cut it in half.
Snake Father. I'm gonna look you guys up.
Yeah. That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Oh, man. So,
So are you pumped for the
I'm very
festival?
pumped. I'm very
Seeing
pumped.
as how you guys are going to be playing, this is going to be your first gig, right?
Yes, first official gig. We were at open mic night one night.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me about this.
Well, we were at Knickerbocker because it was Ben's birthday,
Right.
and we were just hanging out, and they just happened to have open mic night, and we were there, and they didn't have people. They didn't have people. They didn't have enough people. So Jennifer's friend, Alex, was like, "They'll go on."
Uh-huh.
I was like, "I don't have a guitar," and the guy's like, "You can use my Martin." I was like,
Awesome.
Oh.
"Oh, cool."
Nothing like being put on the
Right.
spot.
Yeah. So we played. That was the first time I played in front of anybody on a stage in like 12 years. So naturally, all those like the 12 years of repressed butterflies and jitters and everything.
Yeah.
They're like, "All right, up next, the post-traumatic." And I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right.
"Give me a bag of popcorn."
Yeah.
So we played, and the friction will just pop the corn.
That was a stretch, I think. But
But yeah, we played a couple songs. We played "This Is Happiness" and we played "Let It Take You Away." We were just gonna do one song. We're like, "Okay, that's it." And they're like, "No, play more."
Awesome. Yeah.
So we did.
Encore.
It was it. And then like we got off stage, and I'm like, "I'm gonna go puke." I didn't puke, but I felt like I went.
Yeah.
But like feeling that again, it's just one of those things that you have to experience to feel it. So it was definitely a good feeling,
nice.
but it was awesome. It was. I think it was good that we did that because
Yeah.
if we waited until like
Until the
Yeah.
the show,
The show.
be like, "Hey, what's up? These are songs."
Hi, I'm Matt.
I got to puke.
Yeah,
puking in your guitar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, puking in the.
Mhm.
It's okay. I'll give a deeper tone.
Yeah. Right.
It's like your brother once said, "I'm gonna shit in your guitar so it sounds shitty."
So when you play, it sounds like you're gonna sound like shit.
Oh,
So I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
good.
It's
good.
gonna be fun. So
Good deal.
and Zach's playing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can have everybody,
So-
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Zach's band Eros will be playing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought you meant with
And
you
he
guys.
plays with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm just gonna bring this up again.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go, Mouse? There you are.
There
The
it
Not Your
is.
Father's Hardcore Festival. It is August 11th. Doors open at 11.
Yes.
Music starts at noon.
Noon.
The crack of noon.
Yes.
So these are a list
I'll
of
figure
bands
out.
playing.
Yes. Post Traumatic will be playing first.
Mm-hmm.
And then Blake will be playing at 12:45. That gives 15 minutes because you guys are going to share the same stage. And then the next band will be, I think, at 1:30,
Nice.
and so on and so forth.
Right.
How late does it normally go?
It'll probably go till about 11.
Good.
So looking at August 11th from 11 to 11.
Sounds good because I just looked.
11,
my thing
11,
starts
11.
starts at 1. So
Yeah.
I'll probably be there around. 5,
I will say though, because with
something like that.
Right on.
with our acoustic guitars, I don't want to leave them outside in the heat too long.
Right.
So at one point, I will have to run home really quick, but I will run right back.
Right on. Well, to save you a trip, you could just take them to my house.
That works too.
that
Yeah,
makes
that
more
works.
sense.
Yeah. I just don't want to leave them outside in the heat
Yeah.
because they'll warp and
Yeah.
then I'll have to buy a new guitar.
Right on. Yeah. You can just take it. Actually, my shop has a upstairs, and upstairs, half of that is a music room.
Oh, perfect.
And you can take it there and put it in the music room and leave it until you're ready to go home.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Sure. No sense of driving all the way back to Lafayette.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was looking up online, like trying to find like you can buy little dehumidifiers,
Yes. Yes.
but they're like,
Is that even gonna work with this
Right.
summer the way it's been?
yeah,
Yeah. As hot as it.
like how well do they really work?
Yeah,
you know?
right.
That
Yeah.
works probably like already in a building.
That would
It's
probably
not-
work. Yeah, like in a building.
Yeah. When
But-
it's you keep it inside in the house.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully it'll be like last year because last year was like it was
last
decent.
year
it was perfect.
First year was real hot.
Yeah, it'll
This
probably
last
be
year
real hot.
was perfect.
It might
But
mellow
you
out.
know, I feel like we've already had our August weather.
So
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, we're having it again this weekend.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be nasty this weekend.
Yeah,
isn't it?
real nasty.
Hot and nasty.
Zach said on YouTube, thanks again, Robert, for giving me the chance to show off the craziness of Eros that I've been working on for years.
Right on. We can't wait to see you and your craziness.
I Betrayed the Father said, I've heard of none of these bands. Is it a local show?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
This is local music.
A lot of these bands are on Facebook, so you can just type in the names and go check them out on Facebook. I forgot
Yes.
to switch this back. Nobody's been
That's
able
fine.
Um,
They can just check all the bands out.
to. Yeah.
Post Traumatic's got an EP out.
Mm-hmm.
Blake May has an EP out. I think, if I'm not wrong, you can find them on anything that streams music. Am I right with you?
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know Blake is
Yeah.
on anything that streams music, and
Mhm.
so is Post Traumatic. Yes.
It's crazy because like 10 years ago, it was so hard to get your music out.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
now it's like, I'll just drop a link.
Yeah.
It's changed so much. Like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
you know, all them bands that has made it big and has lived through everything,
Mhm.
still big today.
Yeah.
They work their butts off, you
Mhm.
know.
Oh, yeah.
It's just to get heard, you know. But now, I mean, it's still hard to make it big,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it's so much easier with all the technology and stuff to be heard.
Yeah, now you
Right.
can go to one website and put your stuff on it, and then it sends it. Was that what you had to do?
Yeah, it was a smarturl.com.
And you just
And you can put in all the links, and it'll put it on a page, and like all the Google Play and iTunes, Spotify, and
but I
everything.
thought you went to one thing and it put it all on Google Play and Spotify and all that.
DistroKid.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
just upload your music to this one place,
Mhm.
and then they put it everywhere else for you.
Yeah,
Kind of like CD Baby. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
screenshotted. I didn't know Indiana had music. Indiana is one of those states you forget when you are counting all 52 states.
Well, first of all, that's
Two-
rude, and there
Yeah.
are 50 states.
2 of those are territories. That's the point of the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we stream every week to get these band names out.
Mm-hmm.
This month is just a little different because there's a lot of festivals going on in Indiana, so we're trying to get some people on and get these festivals names out so people can go enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the commercial says. There's more than corn in Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's beans
Yeah.
and a lot of meth.
There is a lot. Did you see that meth bust they just did? It was like 5 pounds of meth.
Yes.
I was
God.
like, wow, that was going to be a good weekend for somebody.
Yes. Meth capital of the world.
Oh yeah.
We drove by a house today in Peru, and it had like a Confederate flag flying, and it had like it was really run down, like
Straight meth
super
house.
run down. Yeah, and there was signs like everywhere posted no trespassing. As we drove by, me and the guy I work with both looked at each other and go, meth.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably had cameras outside the doors and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So they can see if anybody's coming in while they're in there like
Tweaking.
tweaking like some chicken head. Looking out the window.
We're like, man, Foghorn Leghorn really lost it. I say, boy, I say.
Pass that pipe.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, that we do this podcast to interview bands, and that's usually what we do. We're interviewing bands and we're playing their music
Mhm.
and talking to them about what they're doing. Just seeing what's going on with them, getting to know them a little better, introduce them to the world
Yeah.
the best we can,
Yep.
and that's what we try to do. But this is
Mhm.
pretty much festival month.
Yeah. Do we have another one
We do next week.
next week? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought it was later in the month.
And
Would
that
that
one-
be the Fried Fest?
No,
we
that was last
That
week.
was
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I also found out that any episodes that are streamed on Twitch, I can run them as reruns. So it's kind of like getting it out there even more.
Mhm.
Right.
So I'll probably start doing that in the middle of weeks now.
Yeah.
Any episodes we had, and then run them again on like a Wednesday or something, just to push it even more.
Mhm.
Right.
All that
Yep.
beer's like making me burp.
Mhm.
That's why I'm like, we got to
Yep.
and then stuff and so. But yeah, there's a lot of good festivals going on here in Indiana, and there is actually a lot of good music in Indiana.
Yeah.
Um,
John Mellencamp came from Indiana.
that's true.
Mhm.
That's true. John.
What
Cougar
major
Mellencamp.
cities? Well, you got Indianapolis,
Indianapolis, Bloomington,
Bloomington, Fort Wayne.
Lafayette's getting up there.
Lafayette.
That's where we are
Yeah.
because you have Purdue,
Mm-hmm.
Purdue University, and Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne. That's
That's about it.
about it.
Have you ever heard of the Indy 500, bro?
Yeah. The Indy 500. That's
yeah,
pretty.
we have that too.
That's pretty big stuff.
I'm gonna see if I have any connections up
might-
there for the next tour.
Maybe he's a younger guy.
the
He
major
doesn't-
cities.
You know, we don't know how old he is.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of cities you can go through.
Maybe he didn't take geography in high school.
Definitely definitely get a hold of Summit City Live. He does a lot of work up there in Fort Wayne.
Yeah.
He also does his own live music venue. So
He does.
Indianapolis is a good place. There's a lot of venues down there.
Yep.
Here in Lafayette, we're starting to get a lot of venues.
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Yeah, finally. It took about 10 to 12 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Scene kind of died there for a while.
It did. It was like, yeah, scene. Nothing.
Yep.
I work literally everywhere. You do.
Well, yeah.
Do you remember the skylight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I played
And
the
that
skylight a
fucking piano.
lot. Fuck that
What's that?
piano.
That piano that everybody had to move.
Yeah,
Oh my
right?
God.
Holy cow.
They're like, yeah, you can use the stage. Just move the piano.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, okay. And you move it.
Yeah.
You're like, what the
Yeah.
damn upright pianos.
Yeah. Takes
have
the
one
whole band
downstairs.
to move it.
Right.
I have one. That's literally why it's at the landing.
Yeah.
Because it's either upstairs or you go downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Nope. I'm gonna put
Nope.
it right by the front
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, I'm leaving it here.
That way, if you get rid of it, it's right,
Right
there
back
by the
out the
door.
Well,
Come and get it.
those upright pianos, like inside, like the back of them, they're just solid brass,
Yeah.
and it's probably like that thick, and it's just brass. So you go to lift it, and you're like, what the?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I used to live down there in the corner, the bigger one, number 5, and we had the piano downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's like 5 or 6 steps. It took 6 of us to move it up 5 or 6 steps,
Did I help you move that?
probably.
I can't remember.
And then
I
we
feel like I
were like, oh, we'll just use these moving straps, to alleviate the weight.
no.
It only took 2 of us,
Really?
but it pinched a nerve in my arm,
Oh, yeah.
and I couldn't feel my arm for like a month. It was good times. Good
Yeah.
times.
They're pretty heavy.
Not that young. You just never hear about Indiana.
I'm
as
not
a
that
state.
young. You just never hear about Indiana as a state.
Well, Google us.
But yeah, you're probably gonna see corn.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ignore that.
Yeah, ignore that. Ignore the meth.
Yeah.
I moved here from Dallas. It's not Texas,
But, no.
but nothing is. But yeah, there's Indiana's the bad thing about Indiana.
Gets a bad rap.
Well, it's the radius clause.
Yeah.
We're in between Chicago and Louisville,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Columbus, and then
Mhm.
Cleveland around, and then Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That's really only the place people
In
play in
Illinois,
Chicago.
yeah.
So we're only about how many miles from Indianapolis?
50 something,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, and then Indianapolis
Probably
is
get there in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah, and then so a lot of people
Chicago's
don't
only
play
80,
Indianapolis.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean from Indianapolis to Chicago,
Oh yeah.
so that's what
Not too many bands will jump from Chicago to Indy.
right,
Not very often.
and
Sometimes.
it's a lot of the times we get screwed from the radius clause from Chicago,
Yeah.
so a lot of bands don't play Indianapolis.
Mm-mm.
That's why when they do, we're like, yeah, let's go.
Definitely. Yeah.
Oh, fees, damn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then you got the fees.
You're like, tickets are only $20. Nice. Oh, another 20 in fees.
Yeah. Still not happy about that.
Beth May on Facebook said, "Hi, Matt. Hey, Beth.
I googled image search Indiana, and a mix of Amish and Juggalos are all there. That's
Yeah,
about
there's
right.
juggalos too. I forgot about that.
I feel like
there-
he's fucking with us.
There's a van up the road that's called the Juggabago.
Yes. There. Yeah. Well,
I don't think he's messing with us.
Well, you're right. The Juggabago is up the road. Have
It
you ever
is.
seen that van driving around
The
town?
Juggabago.
It's an old 90-something
Winnebago?
full-size van. It's no, it's like a
Has like the curtains in the window and
it's like a
everything.
it's like a Ford full-size Ford van, but with like the turtle top,
Yeah.
and it's all black. And then he got on the side of it, it's got lettering. It says Juggabago.
It's awesome.
I don't know. This dude's been driving around.
Juggabago.
for
And then like
years.
on the tire thing on the back of the van, it has like the hatchet dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it does. Or
Yeah,
am I
I'm
making
pretty
that
su-
up?
No, I'm
Does it?
pretty. It has it somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere on there. It's
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's a staple of Lafayette.
it is. It is.
I see it everywhere.
Every time I drive by it, I'm like, Juggabago, man.
I bet he's smoking meth right now.
Or he's just a really good dude. Who knows?
Yeah.
We don't know.
It's hard to tell when you're a juggalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Indiana's getting back on there. You know, we have people doing these festivals like Robert here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I'm sure people have reached out to you from outside of Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had bands from Illinois.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's growing. The word's
And
spreading.
Ohio.
See, there
Nice.
you go.
So, yeah, and I've reached out,
Yeah, yeah.
All
I've
right.
met these bands elsewhere, like in Illinois. Hey,
Mhm.
you want to come play a festival? And yeah,
They're like, yeah. See, a lot of bands are like festival. Hell yeah.
yes. You say festival? Yes.
I love festivals.
Yes.
Summit City Live, you like? At Summit City Live, you like it there? I mean, no one really likes it, but
We are stuck here.
yeah.
We
yeah,
tolerate it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're stuck. I've known people that have moved and came back.
Why? I did that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Indiana's not bad. I mean,
No.
Zach said a staple like the banana truck.
The banana truck.
Are you talking about like
The-
on campus?
Yeah. There's a
Banana
pickup truck on campus. That has,
oh, got the banana on it?
yeah,
Yeah.
What's that?
it's an apartment complex.
Yeah, what are they called?
Granite.
Yeah, granite.
Granite, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that banana for granite.
I was just there yesterday.
Moved 18 times in my life. Let's see what we're capable of. Yeah, definitely. Summit City Live's definitely helping the cause.
Yeah.
That's some sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So Summit City Live, it's like a live music experience.
Yeah.
So bands will come in and play, and he'll stream it live,
Mhm.
but then he'll have like the chat interaction so they can read them in between songs, and then they'll also interview
Okay.
them
Where's
as well.
this at?
In Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay.
He's based out of Fort Wayne.
He's got a sweet stage and they got all the lighting, everything,
Yeah.
sound
Pretty
system,
awesome.
all that, and he
Yeah.
streams it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's like instead of going to the concert, watch it live, kind of thing.
Right.
DJ Jimmy Chunga just followed us on Twitter.
I don't know what that is, but cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Respect. I
That
couldn't
no
move
George.
to a trailer park.
Really?
State.
Come on.
Dude, there's like 3 trailer parks in this town. What does that even mean?
Yeah. I thought Florida was a trailer
Right,
park
Texas.
state.
You
Yeah.
can't tell me there's not fucking a whole ass ton of trailer parks in Texas. If we're gonna start talking shit, Texas is the most redneck fucking state there is. Come on.
What was that town in Texas that Tucker Max would always talk about? Remember in the book?
Midland.
Yeah, Midland, Texas.
I don't even know. Is that even a town or is that just like Texas, like
I-
middle of?
Well,
I
from
don't
what
even
he
know.
was talking about in the book, it's just like the worst place to ever be.
Yeah.
Like tumbleweeds blowing across.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was literally like the first few words in that chapter were fucking Midland, Texas. And you're like, what? You're like, what's Midland, Texas?
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of Tucker Max? He wrote the book Hope They Serve Beer in Hell.
No.
If you ever get a chance to read it,
There's
read
also a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The book is better because you get more in
Yeah.
the book.
That's what they always say.
I have bought that book 7 times, and
Yeah.
every time I loan it out, I never get it back.
Really? Must
Yeah.
be good.
It is.
Yeah.
I have the third one because nobody wanted to steal that one.
Not
But-
as good as the first one, I guess.
No, it's still funny,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of like based off of experience stories, and they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude's crazy.
Yeah. But we'll throw this up one last time.
Mm-hmm.
Just to let everybody know who's playing. It is August 11th in Attica, Indiana. I need to quit breathing in the mic. I'm like
August 11th from 11 to 11.
11 to 11.
There will be a bonfire.
Ooh. Oh, yeah,
Nice.
that's always after, isn't it?
Yep, bonfire after the music.
Hell yeah.
Camping. And like I said, there's going to be games. There's going to be door prizes. We'll be raffling off stuff.
Ooh, door prizes. I didn't know that.
Yeah, free stuff.
Everybody
And-
likes free stuff.
Yeah. Food. And
I like food. I'm a big guy. I
bring
like
you a
food.
cooler of whatever beverage you enjoy. Bring you a lawn chair, tent if you plan on camping.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks again for coming on. Definitely appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and anybody under 12 gets in free.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
So, I mean, first part of the day is not going to be real crazy, I'm sure. It's going to get crazier as the night
Right.
goes on.
You got to
So,
ease in.
Yeah, right. So, bring your kids if you got kids. They'll have a good time. Last year, a bunch of kids, they were just playing with each other, just out running around
Mm-hmm.
and enjoying
Being
the
kids.
music. Being kids, There's plenty of room out there, and they're not going to get hurt.
Right.
And everybody looks after everybody out there. I mean, so,
It's like a big family.
yeah, it's safe.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. I mean,
Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah.
I can't wait myself.
I haven't
Oh,
been
yeah.
to them yet.
I Betray the Father. I'm trolling. I think what you guys are doing is cool as shit. It would be a hit there. We play a lot of pizza shops around. From what I've heard, there's like a lot of pizza shops down there in Texas that it's like pizza and music.
That sounds cool.
That's like 2 of my favorite things.
Yeah, right? Pizza and
I feel like
music?
I'm in the wrong state.
We don't have that. I mean, we have some pizza shops, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't Professor Joe's do music today?
I don't
I
see
thought they
how.
ha-
Like
I thought
it's
they
so
have.
it's so small in there.
Maybe they have. Maybe I'm wrong.
the
For some reason, I
the
thought
pizza
they
is
have.
fantastic,
Is it?
Yeah.
I've never.
but
had
like it's a small place.
Now, I almost had pizza at this event.
Ooh.
it. Ooh.
And next year I may
Yeah.
have 2 food vendors.
Nice.
I didn't want to step on my vendors' toes,
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
But I got a friend that's got a fire oven pizza. It's she has a trailer and she cooks fire pizza.
Oh my God.
wood fire pizza,
That's awesome.
and it's reasonably priced. And I'm thinking about maybe having her there next year. I'm definitely going to have her. I got another event that I'm going to be putting on for drugs, against drugs
Mhm.
type thing.
Oh, I'm glad you said against
Yeah.
drugs after
We are
drugs.
selling drugs at our next event.
For drugs.
No. And anyway, we're going to have her there at that event. Yeah.
Nice. Well, let us know when you do that, and we'll
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
get the word out on that. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Absolutely.
I think
I'll be
we're-
there.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have to be.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm stoked. I
Yeah.
really am.
Mhm.
I can't wait to hear some of these bands that we got this year.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
So, once again, thank you.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for the T-shirt.
And
Definitely thank you for the T-shirt.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to wear it. It looks super comfy.
Is this?
Yes.
I don't know if this is our first gift,
It's not.
but one of the very few. So.
Yeah. So thank you. Also, just want to shout out that you can find the event on Facebook. Just type in "Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival" and it'll pop
Yes.
up.
Yes.
There's also all the bands on there that you can see. So if you didn't catch what we posted, you can go on there and find them if you want to go into more depth. Also next week we will have on, it's the festival called Famerfest. It is the first one. It's in Fortville, Indiana. And from what I was looking at the artists on there, there's a lot of hip hop and EDM, and there's also some, other music as well. So we will have them on. Corey Gossett and his friends are putting that on. They wanted to book us, but at the time I was like, we're not going to be available. Turns out now we're available, but too late,
Right.
So, but they will be on. We'll be talking to them. Not sure if they're going to be in studio yet. If not, they will be on Skype.
Sounds like a dance fest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they're having like a cookout, and there's swimming and all that stuff.
Oh, right on.
Cool.
So yeah. Don't forget, Not Your Father's Hardcore Music Festival 2018,
August 11th.
August 11th.
11 to 11.
Get your tickets, get your t-shirts.
Yes, sir.
They're
Yeah.
sweet t-shirts.
Yes.
That's how we're supporting the bands.
Hell yeah.
Summit City. Oh, he's gone. Okay, where the fuck is
Fortville? I know I've heard of it. I can't remember right
Yeah.
now. We'll let you know next week.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
All right. Well, I'll get this going here.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week.